Today we're going to compare the Ninja Foodi blender with a mighty Vitamix.
Will the Ninja chop down the Vitamix?
Or will the Vitamix tamp down the Ninja?
Let's find out right now.
Hi, I'm Kenny Loy. I'm a certified nutritionist. My wife Joann is a raw vegan chef. If you're looking for healthy tips and recipes to get you to your best health yet, then you're in the right place. So please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell.
I just love Ninja products. I started out with a coffee maker. I loved it, so I got a personal blender. Next thing, I got the air fryer. And now I have my Foodi blender, and I love it.
And I love my Vitamix. It's a powerful high-speed blender that makes anything from smoothies to ice cream to even soup. It can be a little intimidating, especially when you have to use the tamper aggressively to get the job done, but it's kind of cathartic.
I love the results the Vitamix gives, but I don't like using the tamper. I like to be able to just push a button and let it go, let the machine do its thing. And I think I found just the thing to get the same results as the Vitamix.
So we decided to try the Ninja Foodi blender with its tower blades to see if we really did get the same results. We tested it against the Vitamix with smoothie bowls and nut butter.
We'll also demonstrate the dough feature on the Ninja, which the Vitamix can't do.
And we'll show you a quick soup recipe in the Vitamix, which this Ninja can do.
Yeah.
Then at the end, we'll compare advantages and disadvantages to help you make your decision. So, without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! Round 1.
Smoothie bowl, ice cream.
We bought our Vitamix back in 2014 and have loved it ever since. I use it at least once a day, but usually twice. Our model is discontinued, but it's very similar to the Vitamix E310 Explorer blender. We'll link it in the description below. Since we've used the Vitamix in tons of videos, here's footage from our chocolate banana and ice cream video. You can find the full video in the info card and in the description below. We'll need 6 to 8 very ripe bananas to have enough ice cream to share. Peel them and break them into smaller chunks. We quarter them, but you can slice them into smaller pieces if you need to. We put them into bags to store in the freezer. They'll need to freeze for at least 12 hours. First, I'm making chocolate banana and ice cream in the Vitamix. Joann will make it in the Ninja later. We'll need 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder and about a cup of nut milk. It's best to pre-mix the milk and powder on the lowest setting. It makes it easier to mix in the frozen bananas. Now start on low, gradually increasing the speed, then hit turbo. Use the tamper aggressively. Don't worry, those blades and the motor are strong enough to handle it. I've lowered the volume for you, but this gets quite loud. I usually use earplugs since I use this baby every day. I don't know why, but I love that swirl. Blend until you have the texture of soft serve ice cream. Divide the ice cream into bowls if you're sharing, but I usually eat this entire container for lunch every day. Sprinkle with cacao nibs if you like. You can turn any ice cream into a smoothie bowl if you like. Check out our video where we make 5 delicious smoothie bowls. We'll link it in the info card and in the description below. We'll duplicate this recipe in the Ninja in just a minute.
Here is what comes with the Ninja SS351 Foodi Power Pitcher System with smartTORQUE and 6 Auto IQ presets. We'll link this in the description below. 72-ounce power pitcher, motor base, 14-ounce power Nutri bowl, 24-ounce power Nutri cup, hybrid edge blades, spout lid, storage lid, crushing and chopping blade, dough blade, recipe guide, recipe cards, quick start guide, and owner's guide. And I find this one funny. Most importantly, don't use in the oven. You know what that means. Someone somewhere actually did it. This recipe guide gives tips on making smoothie bowls and dough and lots of recipes. We're going to use the power pitcher with the tower blades to make a chocolate and ice cream, which is basically a smoothie bowl with fewer or no toppings. This is the same recipe Kenny demonstrated with the Vitamix. Ninja recommends putting liquids in first. This is almond milk. Then frozen. This is about 8 bananas. Then powders go in last. This is 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder. Snap on the lid. Set the dial to bowl and press start. This will run on variable speed for 40 seconds. My dad always said life is all about convenience, so I make everything as convenient as possible for a stress-free life. I just want to push a button and forget it. That clearly wasn't enough, so let's finish it up by going to the full power setting of 10. Press start and watch it do its work. It's almost there. Let's scrape down the sides and get the cacao mixed in. That mixed in well. So let's scoop it into a bowl. Look how creamy and delicious this looks. It took a little longer to do, but it was worth it to me not to have to babysit it.
So for this competition, we rated each machine for ease of use, time taken for completion, and how they taste.
For round 1, Ninja got a 10 out of 10 for ease of use. For time, it was 7 out of 10 because it took just a little bit longer. For taste, definitely a 10 out of 10 for a total of 27 points.
So for the Vitamix, the ease of use was 8 out of 10 because of the intimidating tamper. The time was very quick, so a 10 out of 10. And the taste was also a 10 out of 10 for a total of 28 points. And the Vitamix wins!
But only by 1 point. If you're getting value from this video, please hit the like button. It'll really help us out.
Round 2.
Nut butter.
We're going to test with nut butter now. We made a raw peanut butter in the Vitamix as one of the ingredients in our pad thai sauce. You can find this video on the info card and in the description below. Again, you have to be aggressive with the tamper. It can be a workout sometimes. Since the Vitamix is a high-speed blender, we had to stop the process, let it cool off, and check the temperature in order to keep it raw, below 118 degrees Fahrenheit.
We're going to use the Ninja recipe for almond butter, since we have plenty of raw sprouted almonds. To make nut butter in the Ninja, we need the Power Nutri Bowl. These are truly raw almonds from a green smoothie grower group by. This recipe calls for some oil to help mix it. Screw on the edge blades and snap it onto the base. Set the dial to spread. Press start. It will go for 45 seconds. Turn the power paddles counterclockwise to help push the almonds into the blades. The almond butter was still too chunky, so we ran another 45-second cycle. I think this needs a little sea salt to enhance the flavor. It's still too chunky, so let's try again. The Ninja kept it raw, well under 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We could have done a 4th run for an even smoother almond butter. This turned out slightly chunky, but very good.
So here are the results of round 2.
For the Ninja, we gave ease of use 9 out of 10, just because you had to turn the paddles. For the time, it was 8 out of 10 because we did have to run it a few more times. For taste, it was definitely a 10 out of 10, giving a grand total of 27.
For the Vitamix, the ease of use was 7 out of 10 because we had to stop and cool off the container in order to keep it raw. So it took about the same amount of time having to stop so often, so it was an 8 out of 10. The taste was a 10 out of 10 for a total of 25.
Yay, the Ninja wins!
Round 3.
Advantages and disadvantages. The Ninja SS351 Foodi powered pitcher system costs $169.99. But being the bargain queen I am, I got it from Kohl's for a lot less with coupons and on sale.
The Vitamix E310 Explorian blender cost $349.99. We paid a bit more than that back in 2014. The difference in price today is $180. You could buy 2 Ninjas for the price of 1 Vitamix. Let's take a look at advantages and disadvantages of each blender.
The Ninja pitchers and accessories can be washed in the dishwasher. The base and pitcher fit right under the counter. Even the low-profile Vitamix pitcher doesn't fit.
The Vitamix pitcher and accessories have to be washed by hand, and it can be tricky around the blades. However, there's a quick trick to clean them by blending dish soap and water until it's hot.
We've done that all along, but you can see the original pitcher gets cloudy after many uses. We've tried everything to clean it, so we just bought an extra pitcher for videos. My personal 2-year-old Nutri Ninja large cup looks just as clear as the new Ninja Power Nutri cup.
Check out our video on using avocados for dinner and dessert. This is footage on making soup in the Vitamix from this video. We'll link it in the info card and in the description. One advantage to the Vitamix is that you can make fresh soup without ever touching the stove. You likely won't need the tamper for the vegetable soup. If you want your soup raw, you can still blend it while keeping track of the temperature and keeping it below 118 degrees. Or you can blend it until it's steaming hot. Pour it up and garnish with dried or fresh parsley. It's actually quite good raw.
What is your favorite blender? Let us know in the description below. This Ninja model can't make soup, but it can make bread dough. So we're going to demonstrate with an awesome vegan gluten-free soft pretzel recipe. This became a family favorite immediately. This has a lot of ingredients, but it's worth the trouble. Don't worry, you can find the full recipe in the description below. The Power Pitcher uses the dough blades for this. Ninja recommends liquids first. Then the vegan butter. Now all the flour and powders. Snap on the lid and set the dial to dough. Press start. It will run for 45 seconds. Looks good. Add a little oil to a bowl. Add the dough and turn it to have oil on all sides to keep it from drying out while it rises. Cover it and set it in a warm place and give it an hour or so. Look, it's risen to about 50% of its original volume. It's ready to make into pretzel bites. Put baking soda in a pot of water and bring it to a boil. The baking soda gives it that shiny, chewy crust. Divide the dough into quarters for easier handling while you wait for the water to boil. Roll each one into a rope. Then cut it into bite-sized pieces. Score each piece for their familiar look. Drop each piece into the boiling soda water for 1.5 minutes. See how the surface is smoother and each piece is puffier? Preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. To keep it vegan, we use Country Crock plant butter. It's cheaper than the health food store brands and tastes great. Put the pieces onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Brush each piece with melted vegan butter. Sprinkle with coarse sea salt if you have it. If not, regular salt will do. Pop into the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. Let them cool on a rack if you can resist eating them while they're hot. Even though they're gluten-free, they taste very close to the original. Once cooled, they can be frozen to last longer. When you're ready for them, just thaw them for a few minutes and warm in a toaster oven for about 5 minutes. Yum!
So for round 3, we ranked things a little differently. So we ranked each machine based on cost, capabilities, their ease of cleanup, and their accessories.
For the Ninja, the cost was $169.99. That's very reasonable, so we gave it a 10 out of 10. The Ninja can also make dough, and it turned out very well, so we gave it a 10 out of 10 on that. Cleanup is super simple, just pop it in the dishwasher, and that's a 10 out of 10. On the accessories, we gave it a 10 out of 10 because they have several sizes of different carafes that you can make several different things, with a perfect score of 40.
Yeah. The Vitamix cost quite a bit more at $349.99, so we gave that a 5 out of 10. The Vitamix can't make dough, but it can make soup, and that was a 10 out of 10. The cleanup on the Vitamix is relatively easy, but you saw that carafe gets quite cloudy, and then it becomes scrubbing time. So we gave it a 7 out of 10 for cleanup. To get the same accessories the Ninja has, you would have to pay quite a bit more and purchase separately. So we gave the Vitamix a 7 out of 10 for a total of 29 points.
Yay, Ninja won! Don't forget to download our 20 tips for buying healthy groceries on a budget in the description below.
So here are the final scores of the competition.
Ninja, round 1, 27. Round 2, 27. Round 3, perfect score of 40. A total of 94 points.
For the Vitamix, round 1, 28. Round 2, 25. Round 3, 29 for a total of 82.
Yay, the Ninja won, but Vitamix gave it a good hard try.
I still like my Vitamix better.
Check out more unboxing and comparison videos in this playlist and in the description below.
Remember, you can still have your comfort foods, but in a healthy way. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.